I feel like I haven't had water in days. That's honestly probably true. I probably haven't. Hello and welcome back, or welcome to my channel. So today we will be doing a July wrap up and an August TBR in the same video. August TBR is a little bit like just every book I want to read soon, and I'm just gonna put it in August, though I don't think I will actually complete a good chunk of them. Oh God. Everything just fell. Oh God. That is no. Woo! Okay, nothing broke, but that was kind of funny. Anyways, since this is probably gonna be long, we should just get started. The first thing that I ended up reading in July was The Assassin's Blade, which is basically just Throne of Glass novellas in a book form. It's just what happened before the first book and before she got put in Endovir, so yeah. I actually liked this a lot, and it was like more enjoyable than Empire of Storms. I gave this 5 stars, I think, because just the enjoyment. Also, I got so excited when Dorian and Kale were in it. Like, they never said it was them, but it was obviously them. Also, Sam, like, I don't think that's a spoiler. Well, wait, that's not a spoiler. We all know. He's gone, but it's sad. The next book that I ended up reading was Crescent City by Sarah J. Maas. I also ended up giving this 5 stars. I thought it was like a really good first book for, I think it's gonna be a trilogy, right? I don't know. I'm really, really excited to see what happens, because I don't think that there was any sort of really like a cliffhanger, except for the only like cliffhanger was whatever happened with Adis in the end. I'm excited to read the next book. So next is The Demon in the Wood. I wanted to read this before I continued on with the Grishaverse books. This is a novella, so I don't know if you would consider it a book, but it's basically just the Darkling, his story before he became the Darkling when he was a child with his mother, and just kind of introducing him, which I probably should have read it before the first book, but it's okay. At least I read it. Oh my God. I just realized it's completely bent over. So the next book that I ended up reading was Siege and Storm by Leigh Bardugo. I weirdly like switch authors and just like read all their books. So we're now on Leigh Bardugo. I don't actually know what I ended up giving this, because I think I gave it 4 stars in the beginning, and then I gave it 3 in the end. Like, not at the end of the book. Like, after I finished it, I gave it 4, and then after I thought about it for even a little bit, I changed it. The problem was, I got through it really quick, but the thing is, I didn't remember anything after. I don't remember what happened in that book. I was just focused on Nikolai. He was really he was like the only fun part of that book. Also the Darkling, but like, he's not in the book that much. Disappointment. The next book was Ruin and Rising by Leigh Bardugo. I ended up giving this 4 stars. I don't know, maybe it deserves 3.5, but like the ending with the situation that happened at the end, oh God, I cried so much. So I guess that moved it up for me, the fact that I actually had emotional attachment to the characters in the end. Again, I don't remember what happened in that book. Like, the majority, I don't really remember what happened, but I do remember the end. The next book that I ended up reading is 6 of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. It was really a step up. It was so good. 5-star read for me. I just like the character development, and I really don't usually care about plot very much, but I actually enjoyed it. The heist was really interesting, and just meeting all the characters was awesome. Wylan and Jesper, I think their characters weren't developed as much as the Najnina, Matthias, and Kaz. The fact that she was able to do 4 characters and their backstories. In Crooked Kingdom, we get more about Jesper and Wylan, and I think that that's perfect. So 5 stars. A lot of people have questions about this, whether or not to read the Grisha trilogy or 6 of Crows first, and I personally read the Grisha trilogy first, obviously. I don't think you need to, but personally, for you to get the full enjoyment of this book, I feel like you should. If you have no desire to read it, don't. You don't have to. It's fine. And if you're gonna be going on to the Nikolai duology, I can't really talk about that because I haven't read it yet, but I would assume the Grisha trilogy would help a lot because it's those characters again. Honestly, do whatever you want, but I would recommend reading them chronologically because, yeah. So this is where the reading rush happened. Next book I ended up reading was We Were Liars, and I'm not gonna get into this that much because I had a whole video on it. There was just so much weird stuff packed into that one book that if you really want to know what I was thinking at that time, you should go watch the Reading Rush video, and I will link it up wherever that is. I can't properly tell you my feelings, so yeah, I ended up giving this 4 stars, and yeah, that's all I can say. Next was The Play by L. Kennedy. This was 100% the best in the series. There's 4 books in this one, though this is a spin-off series to a different one that I didn't read. Yeah, this was just the best one. And I think I gave this 4 stars. Like, the first one was 3 stars, the second one was 3.5 stars, and this one is 4. I'm currently reading the last one, and it's just not gonna be better. So, and I finished this in, like, during the reading rush, but like, the next book was The Perks of Being a Wallflower by Stefan Chbosky. Right? We're gonna pretend I said that correctly, because I don't know if I did. I gave this 5 stars. I really liked the writing and how the story was told through the eyes of this kid. I think he was 15. I don't know. I just thought it was really good. And if you have never read a coming-of-age book, I would recommend this just because I don't read those books and I actually enjoyed this. The next book that I read was The Darker Shade of Magic by V.E. Schwab. I'm glad I'm here so I can talk about this a little bit more. I was gonna do a reading rush wrap up, but that didn't make sense because I'm gonna do this anyways. So I really loved the world building and the idea of this book, and I really liked how I expected it to be. I ended up giving it 5 stars just because I thought it deserved that, but I don't know, I don't think my enjoyment was 5. I think it was like 4. The characters, I don't really have that much of a attachment to them, and that's not good for me. Also, the plot, I don't remember it. I don't remember it at all. I remember things about it, but I don't remember what they were doing with the stone. We're not gonna try and unpack that. Go watch my video. I need to watch my video so I can understand what I did. I might move my star rating down to a 4 star. I don't know. I will probably continue because I just want to see what happens. Next is One of Us is Lying by Karen M. McManus, and I ended up giving this 5 stars as well. It was just fun. I'm not saying that it had like exceptional writing or like exceptional plot, but like it was pretty good. And I will definitely read the next one even though it's not the same characters. That hurt my teeth. The last book that I ended up reading is I Am Legend by Richard Matheson, right? Yeah, no. I had such high hopes for this book. I was excited for my first horror book. I was excited because I loved the movie. I just thought the idea was good. I don't know. I was really excited. I was very disappointed with this book. I ended up giving it 2 stars. It was really boring. And I mean, I didn't connect with him at all. Like, no. Like, if he had died. Though, I think he did, but like, I don't know if he did or not. That's the thing. I couldn't follow. Like, I was lost. I was lost. Calm down there. Yeah, 2 stars, not it. As I said in my other video, there were some quotes in there that I was just like, oh, you wrote that. In a good way. In a good way. Not like a, wow, you published that, you know? Anyways, it was pretty good. I mean, I'm used to saying it's pretty good. No, it wasn't. It was not pretty good. It was not good at all. Let's move on to the TBR section of this video. I've been filming here 20 minutes. Let's hurry up. I started The Wrath and the Dawn last night, and I was gonna add this on this list, but you know, I'm already reading it. I'm 1/4 of the way done, and I was gonna read it right now, but I was like, I need to film this. I don't know how I feel. 1/4 of the way done, okay? I'm at 100 pages, so I'm not gonna say I don't like it because I don't know yet, but it's so abrupt. Like, they already love each other? Hold up, what? What are you talking about? You don't know him. Why does it look like I have a vampire tooth? Look. What the heck? It's supposed to be like a historical fiction / fantasy, right? I haven't got that aspect in there yet, but there's a reason why he kills his wife. Once they get married, he kills them. I don't know why yet. Also, I don't know why she's now slightly okay with this man. The first book that I plan to read in the month of August is King of Scars by Leigh Bardugo. I got this in the mail recently, along with Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom, but oh my gosh, this book is so beautiful. This is pretty, right? But like, when you take this off, which I had no idea was gonna look like this, but when you take this off, it looks like that. Look at that. It's so pretty. along with the sprayed edges of these, like, you're killing me. I am thrilled for this book, honestly, because Nikolai's the main character, and I actually really like Zoya. She reminds me of Nesta in a way, and I actually like Nesta. Like, the only two annoying people are not in this book. Alina and Mal can just go. The Shadows Between Us is next. I don't know the person who wrote this book. Trisha Levenseller? I don't really know what this is about, but I think it's a girl that has to go kill a king or something. Something like that, I don't know, but I'm excited for this. Next is Cinderella is Dead by Kaylin Bayron, and this is a Cinderella retelling. I don't know in which way, but I do know that people die. I'm excited. And the cover is gorgeous, and if I really like it, I want to buy it because the cover is just so pretty. There's been a few people to tell me to read this, and I've actually really wanted to. Cinder by Marissa Meyer. I'm behind. I'm really behind. We'll see how this goes, but yeah, I'm excited. I've heard so many good things about this, so I just need to read it. Next is The Court of Miracles by Kester Grant. The thing is, this does not get many good ratings from people that I see on here. Well, that's not true, but it has a 3.75. So yeah, I'm scared to read this because, I don't know, I don't want to be disappointed, but it's okay. That just happens. So next is Ninth House by Leigh Bardugo. I don't really know much about it, but I do know that it's about Yale secret societies, right? I think. I hope to get this. I have not stumbled over my words in this video. That was the first time. I applaud myself because wow, it's extreme. Next is Wicked Saints by Emily A. Duncan. I don't know why I want to read this. I don't even know what this is about. Okay, so they have to, a few people together have to kill the king. Okay. Cool. Excited for that. Ew, what was that? Disgusting. Okay. The next one is To Kill a Kingdom. I don't know who by. I need to write down the authors next time. Jeez. Good thing Goodreads is always open on my computer. Next is To Kill a Kingdom by... See, it's coming. Why was I, like, buffering? What the heck was that? It's a standalone fantasy retelling of Ariel, I believe, because she's like a siren in this. I don't know. Next, I actually own this for once. How nice. Next is Carval by Stephanie Garber. I see so many edits of these people, and the cover is so pretty. I really want this hardcover, but it's okay. I'm not buying another one. I don't really know much about this, but I'm very happy to say that because I don't want to know what this is about, really. I realize, like, everything on this list, it really isn't rated very well. Next is Next is Okay, it's fine. Next is Two Princes of Summer by Nissa Letter. Nissa? Is it Nissa? This book is actually not very popular, and I kind of thought it was for some reason. Okay, so there's this review that says it's like the Dollar Tree ACOTAR, and honestly, that sounds so fun to me. Next is Bonecryer's Moon by Catherine Purdy. So this kind of like, the description of it kind of reminds me of Serpent and Dove, and I just finished that, but that will be in the next wrap up. Next is The Raven Boys. I hear so much about these books, and I just need to read them because there's so many people that I've seen like their favorite books. Next is I have this one. I have to say this. I bought this at Barnes & Noble, and then right after Barnes & Noble, we went to the cheap bookstore inside the library. This was $1 for the same book. But I do have to say, I hate this book. This is ugly. I'm sorry. I just have to say, this book cover, just look at it. It's just ugly. I don't like any of this, like, edition. These, I hate that I have this edition because I just do not like, they're just really not good looking to me. I'm sorry. Somebody in my comment section, they were like, you really need to read these. I'm thinking about doing a video. Don't hold me to that, please. But I'm possibly planning on doing a video just like reading this whole series. The reason that I really, really want to read this series is because I really, really want to read this series. Also, this was so cheap at Target, and I also want to read The Dark Artifices and then The Last Hours. So I have so many books that I need to read. Okay, I'm back. Not that you knew I was gone, but anyways. Okay, so the last book that I really want to read this month, and I was gonna start it this morning. When I say this morning, I'm at like 3 a.m. I didn't because I was falling asleep, so. But anyways, I really want to read Shatter Me by Tierra Maffey. I just need to know why people love it so much. All I know is that it's about a girl that like has a lethal touch, but also like, is it always lethal? Like, if she touches you ever, you just die. Like, that's my question. Yeah, so that's it for the video. I hope it's not that long because I filmed for like 40 minutes, so we'll see how this ends up being. I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye. Oh, that's my, I literally went to grab my phone.